Okay, so just in an hour or two, new moon is peaking. For some people may see 111 very very important, not as much 1111 as 111. Um, and there will be synchronicities which are very specific for you to particular situation, which is incompatible with your life anymore. It's just simple energy. um, there is like a last pull, perhaps not even last. There's a clear distinction between you and certain situation. It may be related to work, it might be related to family, it might be related to whatever. Check your astrological chart, because this new moon is showing you particularly where something is no longer for you, something which is fading away from your life. And also, well, this is like showing you actually the state of your manifestation. Seeing if you can see if you were successful or not, what happened. Because fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. You may actually like starting to discover what your real destiny is the destiny which is particularly related to your the temperament or the personality you've been born with. Because I may speak to a lot of people who were developing intensely through their life. Perhaps your life, you've been having trauma-based life where you had to grow up extremely fast. Unfavorable conditions in family house, right? Then you would be developing very fast, and you may not be in touch with actually your actual core of personality. But your destiny was always primarily related to this core. Few things. I'm feeling extreme pull in the back of my head. As I started this reading, I started to get also, I wanted not to do it actually, because I was getting warnings. Well, this is clear for me. Like, one thing is clear here: somebody don't want you to know your destiny. Somebody don't want, did everything so you cannot connect to this core of your personality, something you were born with, some sort of cognition you've been born with. Might be somebody who knew you since you are a child. That's very important too. Somebody who's been scared of you, scared of something was very intimidating about you when you were a child. You're connecting back to it, and this is what's necessary. This is particularly very very essential for you. And there is some sort of hissing coming from a candle. That happens rarely. Strange companions in strange places, challenges. Use your imagination. You'll be traveling today. You'll be astrally traveling today. You may need special protection. Whatever, I don't know what kind of energies you're working with. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just extremely self-reliant, and oh yeah, that's calming. Like, it's just like, frequencies, dizziness, crown chakra. Really, it's so important right now. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna get this message through. But I am actually, that's what I have to do. This is like information that's just like change the deck. So what's going on? Because something in the energy is going on, something really severe tonight. The moon in reverse. It's a global energy. It's not particularly for me, because I'm actually just accessing the collective field. Usually, like, I'm not the best tarot reader, I'm gonna admit, because I just really don't like to do it. I just really don't like to access collective field, because it's so polluted. It's so full of well, I don't want to get mixed into things people have between each other, and it's a lot of hatred, a lot of psychic attacks, a lot of control, and here is some sort of a global energy which is gonna impact the earth. Outside is extreme fog, that fog that and it's completely pitch black, and a fog, and it's just like literally nothing is there. It looks like I'm in the middle of a black hole and I can't see anything. Something about this energy here, like you being entrapped somewhere, not being able to see far beyond yourself. Somebody wants to cut off your intuition, somebody wants to mess up with your intuition, somebody wants to make you stop believing in your inklings, and something like this here for sure, because it's moon in reverse. One more thing. The curse in reverse and the tree of life in reverse. So somebody had you in reverse. Like, I don't know how to describe it the best, as if hangman in reverse. This kind of imaginary, but it's not they're not a person. Here we don't not talk about particularly like for somebody I'm reading for. This is about all society. This is about all of people having some reverse. I'm really getting this. You know how in Christianity, people saying like it's in the Bible that the body became a word became a body. And that's it. Like there are just like two levels of the manifestation, like two lower levels of this tree of life. The Kabbalistic tree of life are like mentioned in the Bible. We don't say that the will became an emotion or intuition, emotional intuition. Like will itself is a spark, divine spark, and just word became a body. Like they don't talk about like fire element and water element. We just directly like, go to word and body. Like we speak and then we create. We have to write words in a book or spells in a book, and then they're appearing. But we don't talk about like where is it coming from. We want somebody to just like be a puppet. So there's just have an impulse. I gotta do this. You don't know even where it's coming from. Well, here this somebody wants to slice you. Also, like what I recently been learning here, this Plato line where here are like noble, divine. This is from Igor Kufayev. Oh shit, I'm sorry, because like I have a notification actually, which is interesting. I don't know how to mention this or not. It's a little bit like synchronistic. Okay, I'm messing things up here. There's the Plato line of higher values. It's really something which is related to your personal integrity or your the right mind. Like this is where the access to the higher realms is through this higher alignment. And I'm just like seeing like the all society collectively have been bound. They will have been bound. They even on the level of emotional, like certain emotions aren't allowed at all. I'm seeing this energy too. But curse is like this kind of curse, this kind of moon in reverse, this kind of moon manipulation is in reverse because people are getting seriously in touch with themselves. People started to get in touch with themselves, and this illusion kind of started to be dismantled. Weirdly enough, people say that it's because of, you know, people have been saying that COVID was a form of manipulation, right? The candle went extreme right now. Ambivalently, it actually caused a lot of awakenings. I know it personally through a group of my friends. A lot of people just suddenly been pushed to the this kind of psychological suffering, this kind of extent that they started this process of awakening seriously, or it accelerated for other people. Just the fact that we've been in locked out in the houses, just right now after like 3 years, a lot of people are coming to the end of this kind of higher level integration. Also there was information like that this time the nobody said that there nobody announced the disease, but there is a disease, something like this too, like the reverse tactic, something weird energy. But I see a lot of positives actually in it. So Time Master, perhaps we have beings which are cooperating with people, which are having, well, better perspective on those affairs. I'm feeling the energies of beings which already have seen Earth coming back to life, and the life ending on Earth and coming back to life multiple times. Like it's some sort of repeated cycle. They saw many Earth-like planets being already destroyed. It's interesting. It's just in front of me I have this Egyptian deck, and there is a card of the goddess Nut of the sky, and it's in reverse. This gives me anxiety a bit. But also it brings me back to more is more metaphoric, still to this energy, like something happened in reverse, something like this. The sky was on the earth, the heaven was on earth, the sky was on the earth, and the hell was in the air. Something got flipped and reversed. For us to see it from the bird eye view, actually eagle eye view, the eagles can spot a person from fucking miles away. They can recognize you. They're brilliant in it. Somebody see directly and in detail everything that's happening around them. Somebody, perhaps you just became more inclined to observe than to judge. You just like speak a lot less. You see a lot more. There is something like this in the energy too. And it's about collective energy. Some things may be some things I need to actually shuffle this deck a little bit. This is the outline of the reading. I've seen somebody going to holidays in a snowy place, like snowy island, like Hokkaido. Somebody is choosing way more solitary lifestyle. I don't know if you had falling with your friends, you had falling with some people around you. That's the part of this new moon energy. In particular, it's okay. So as I started reading, I started to feel this the frequency building. There is this warning, and Scandal confirms it. Be aware that if you are reading tarot, if you wanna, be careful even about my reading. There might be something which is distorted, or something which is flipped or switched. I see this flip. Perhaps it's a code also in here. Perhaps there are some variables. It's like almost like a mathematical equation to switch the meanings in a way that doesn't make total sense for you. Something is not the same as it is, and there is a formula to it. Interesting. The Sorcerer in reverse and Mystical Shaman in reverse. We are indeed talking about energies which are in fact able to affect reality in such way that some things will could be potentially blocked or destroyed. If you are on the midst of your integration, don't be surprised that there is energy which gonna target your deepest secret. Like you may have some secret, it's stored in your physical body somewhere. It's like, I don't know, root chakra related. You may feel something around. You may like feel a lot of pressure in your legs, I'm also getting. I don't know who I'm reading for it. This deepest secret. You might be seriously challenged with something. If your name is Mark, Marcia, for sure this kind of name here, you might be challenged with some sort of root chakra related. If your name starts from C, your problem is related to sacral center. Lower centers are A, number 4 and A. Okay, your problem is related to solar plexus chakra. Okay, soul retrieval. This is what's at stake, and actually reversing this. Okay, so there is something like I mentioned those chakras. The flow of energy within those centers have to be reversed. Something that happened there where they flipped it when it was going counterclockwise. I don't know if there is some sort of spin happening. Does the spin starts at the very bottom in root chakra? Spin goes in reverse. This is terrifying, because this is like how somebody can completely like flip your all cognition, all constitution, all your body. It's just like, oh my god, it's just like makes me all itchy, like suddenly. Seriously, it makes me all itchy, especially on my right side, weirdly enough. Yeah, so maybe like from a right to the left instead of, I don't know, I'm talking about a male who became so feminine that it's like disturbing. You gotta just flip your energy because somebody did it to you. I don't know if you will listen to it. You might be older too, like severely, like I don't know, above 50. It starts with M, I think. I don't know if this is a card. Whoa, that card just flown away so far. We have Winged Seer. You see clearly, clairvoyance. You need to see it clearly. What happened to your root chakra, dude? Because I don't know. Somebody did some binding spell. Somebody did something. It might be on a psychological level. You just like didn't completed the anima integration, or you failed in some sort of. Also look at your partner. There's something odd there in the relationship. The reverse spin. Okay, let me see. Mysterious card, the Lotus Fairy, time for spirit. There will be information coming from the meditation. You just have to like sit down, relax. You can lie down. Focus on the lower parts of your. Focus on your top of your feet, because it's interesting. Like actually, your toe oftentimes represents the third eye. And you slowly can make your way up to the centers we talk about, like root chakra, in particular here. And you're gonna figure out the trauma there. Also, another thing I'm picking up on is the solar plexus area. The energies, information for you with solar plexus. So leave your home, go somewhere, and see if it's hurting again. If it's still hurting. If it just stops outside of home and after like 15 minutes in your home it kicks back in, you know this is a spell work, alright? It's not it's not that something is wrong with you, it's just somebody particularly trying to aggravate your center. Oftentimes, and I've been having readings like that lately. So yeah, the Three of Swords in reverse and not working, and there is some sort of prophet, the mother figure. So mother figure is losing a prophet, losing the energy, losing some. So they want you to like not only to connect to this creative energy, something like also like a leadership energy, something really strong here. You are just really, you are great. You see everything on a higher level, and you're forgetting about yourself, and you just like know what people should do in order to not amplify, but make, not only organize, not to keep everything in flow, but also like so they progress. Like if somebody has like really is great teacher, like genuine teacher, can hold a lot of people and patterns and how they develop in psychology at once, and can lead them to success, while they become more and more successful leading them, because they also see those people as a part of them. They always like, when they having this awareness, they completely don't think like that, they just do it. It's just like so natural for a person I'm reading for, so natural, like this is for you just like everyday bread, like you don't have any troubles here. It's just like a person, the extension of me, but I don't give a shit. They need help, and it's just so effortless. It's so beautiful. Somebody's doing something to your solar plexus, so it's not happen for you anymore. So it doesn't happen for you. This is your innate ability. This is your biggest gift, and this is your biggest treasure. And you have to cultivate it. And don't fall for illusion, because like there is like perhaps one person you work with. I don't know if you're a therapist or if you are a teacher. If teacher is given like high school or university professor more, because there's a one particular person who is causing a lot of troubles. Maybe it's a special school, special education is possible too, but like with people who are older. I don't know, so many things they have something on you too. Energy quickly changed. They think they have something on you, like they think that you making some mistakes. It's a parenting energy comes through. It comes from very unjust and cold individual who's playing some sort of Hierophant role. They think they are having some sort of power over you. They're thinking they can advise you in some way. They know nothing, because this person already should be in jail a long time ago. This is a sort of person who should be in spiritual jail a long time ago. They know. They also probably at the mercy of you, your mercy. You're just like ignoring it, or just saying, "I just leave it." It's like they just be like that. Give me an insight about this. Okay, so yeah, this is a family energy. This a sort of plan has been made. You saw through it. Clearly saw through it. It's just like no disturbance at all. There are spirits sent to you. There were spirits, like for last 2 days you've been struggling, I think. So there was a lot of spirits of like ancestors sent to you. Not ancestors who favor you, but ancestors who you convinced them so they shouldn't work with this person anymore. You stand still. I think it was extremely mature how you approached them. Okay, so you approach them with love and compassion, and that's how you are. You just like understand the needs. I think you also understand the needs of spirits. You know why they come here and what they expect. If you directly react really aggressively, and this is like what was provoked, like they wanted you to behave like this towards the spirit, to set you up kind of with spirits, but you didn't. You actually held back, and you actually, even through you felt it is an attack, definitely. you decided to just first compromise and then just genuinely ask questions like, why is it that I'm being attacked, and what do you think, what kind of information do you have about me? Also, like, hearing just something about your empathy might be getting you in troubles, because you might be picking up on not necessarily intentional attack, but somebody just like sitting and thinking about you terrible things, and you already feel like it's an attack, but this is something they've been thinking in the privacy of their mind. They didn't actually try to project this energy outwardly. It's just that you're picking up on it because you have a gift. So I don't know, I think it's, from one side it might be that this is very honest information to you. What you think is spiritual attack is you actually just picking up on the thoughts of somebody, and they wouldn't say it to you in real life. They wouldn't express it, and they would even reconsider it. They just like, there is a person, I think it's a family member, I think it might be. See, that's why I'm hearing like release with love, forgive, because it's not something this person will do in reality. They wouldn't attack you. They wouldn't. They'll approach you kindly. It's just that they have their own issues, their own problems related to their body. I'm hearing too. They have problems related to body. They have a lot of repressed emotions. They never let themselves feel or say many things they wanted to say. There's a lot of suppression. They hold it in themselves, a lot of anger, and you're just picking up on it. But you see, like, I also have another thing to say here. So before, you kind of lived in it and you didn't feel it, but now as you kind of ascended, you feel it in your physical body, and the fact that you're feeling it is nothing else that your body is rejecting the energy which still exists there. Some cord, some connection still exists there. But also, like, leave the house and see if it's coming back. Do it twice, like test it, because it might be that something is in your home somewhere. Yeah, look around your floor. You look around your floor for sure. If you have this astral vision, you know what I mean. If you can project yourself and scan your environment, look some particular corner. There's something behind some wardrobe. There are present some energies are present. You gotta figure it out. The signs are already with you, you see. So I don't know who this message is. Okay, I'm gonna just like sum it up. Snow White and her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence, and it's in reverse. You're part of the reason why there's such a heavy surveillance around you right now. There's so heavy monitoring, and spirits here. Some spirits here, you might be picking up on some sort of ancestor who actually like died from some sort of problems related to the lower chakras, and you may be simply feeling their presence as this some sort of pain or something in your body is like persistent. When you leave, it's not there because like spirit doesn't follow you. They bound to this house. They bound by a person who sent them, right? They sent them because they think they have something on you. It might be related to, they stalking you for sure. The person you're dealing with can astral project for sure. They know how to. Also, there are two parallel timelines or universes close to each other, and there is a person who is very different on the other timeline. They have much more abilities. They know a lot more too. It's alright to be alone comes here. Take care of yourself. And please don't use hopeless reverse. Like, I'm thinking about one giant change what happened with you, and it's that you don't give up anymore. You're not in victim mentality anymore. And the person who's doing it to you already lost a hope. Like, they're in their last resort. They already know it ended. They already know they have been defeated, and nothing. This is Emperor. This is some masculine energy. They will have to have this realization, and they're close to it. It's gonna happen soon, because like even this spirit here around you, like they really like you, like they really love you. This is also ancestral energy here. They see nothing is wrong. There are a lot of false things said about you, a lot of accusations. The spirit is certainly saying that it's just like there's no comparison. Like, the person who's trying to do this work on you, there are so many things they could seriously question about how they live. And in your environment, there's literally nothing. It's really hard to grab any straw. It's really hard to find anything out of order. It's actually very impressive. The spirit here who sent to you is very, very proud of you. Very proud of how the trajectory of your life, the decisions you're making. How you are counteracting those attacks, how you are even allowing pain in your life. This interesting thing that the spirit is saying. So maybe you've been like avoidant, and you've been like maybe pleasure seeking. You are allowing pain in your life. You're allowing the seed to sprout. There always will be this moment where the seed will have to go and pressure itself through this shell. Every change has this moment. The new moon now is similar. You not allow it to, of course, destroy you. You understand this is good pain, good sore. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody started to exercise hard too. I see it. Yeah, Spirit is really proud of you. There's nothing wrong with your life, and it's hard to find anything, and there's hard to, well, I see those energies are very unsuccessful, and it's sad because they realize that you have love, you have good karma, something about finding your dharma. What is it? Where you should, like, your real path, and it's really deeply. Like, also one other thing, and I can't finish this reading. You are having the space. There was a memories which were suppressed. A lot of memories in various parts of your body. Various things are getting unlocked, but they are tailored. They are tailored. There are clues. You may be getting like a flashbacks of something. Each flashback you will get, and you randomly just do something, you get a flashback. Write it down, the best. If you can't, try to, because you will piece something together. These flashbacks are going progressively back to the beginning of your life, when you were a young child, and they're gonna show you actually what concretely is a thing you're supposed to do if you have troubles with it. Okay, I'm gonna end.